Hello everyone, welcome back to Just James Vlogs. No, Just James Maritime. That's what we're called, but it's called Just James Maritime. I have 3 channels and I'm like, what am I doing? I've been filming for all 3 of them today. But I've just been aware of a Raise to Titanic, Raise to Remember website. Basically, I think it's a GoFundMe. Someone just sent me it, like, have a look at this. So here we go. This is the website that I found, and ignore that Copilot is open. I'm just going to close that right there. So it says here, raise the Titanic. Impossible. Raise to remember. So you have a picture of the bad ship underwater. That looks AI or something. What will raise? So they've got all these pictures of what they raise. It says here what they're going to raise. You ready for this? You ready? Main centre anchor. You might be able to do that. Looking at what's wrong with the ship right now, it might be hard to do it, but I don't know. We can try. Port and starboard anchors. You won't be able to do that because they're attached to the ship. Unless you cut the chain and then you can take that off. But please, just leave that away. Boiler. Again, that's inside the Titanic. Don't touch that. I don't want you to touch that. Port and starboard propellers. No, leave them alone. Don't touch them. Marconi radio. I'm fine with that. I've changed my mind actually. Port and starboard propellers, I'll let you touch. Okay, I'll let you cut, but don't blow it up. Don't dynamite it. You can cut them off. Okay. Marconi radio, please. Really want you to, because the way that the ship is deteriorating, we're going to lose so much so quickly. I don't want that. Forward bow section. It says, so you can see here, forward bow section. This is when I'm saying it's A, it's impossible, and B, leave it alone. So first of all, we're going to talk about why I want you to leave it alone, and second of all, we're going to talk about why it's impossible. So here we go. The first of all, it's impossible. No, this one we're going to start with why I don't want you to raise it. It's a tomb. The Titanic is a tomb. Okay? The Titanic is a tomb because 1,500 people died when the Titanic sank. Okay, I've been going into other ships, so if I get the number wrong, I'm so sorry about that. Everything has to be sticking in my brain. 1,500 people died when the ship sank. That's not the way you're telling us that you want to raise the forward bow section, yeah? You're just wrecking stuff. You're like destroying a tomb. And also when you get it above, and this is why it's impossible. First of all, the ship's digging to the ground. It would be quite hard to pull up. Second of all, how are you going to do that? Submersibles cannot carry that amount of weight. Marconi awareness, you could do anchors and bow forward of the fireman's staircase. Okay, it's pretty heavy. It's also full of water, so it's even going to be more heavy. And pressure. The pressure. The ship is deteriorating so quickly, yes. And when you're pulling it up, yeah, the pressure will just build in. Then boom, it will just explode. The whole ship's gone. So please, don't. We're gonna continue looking at that. So that's why it's impossible stuff. Why now? That's reciprocating engines. The boilers are the mirror and the bow. Like, you won't be able to find the boilers, first of all. Actually, no, there's a boiler. Actually, I didn't know that. Yeah, if there's a boiler on the wreck, yeah, you can try. The bow, that's the reciprocating engines. You know. World Heritage the ship's magnificence. Prevent further demolish by decaying. Save Titanic for future generations. Barrel cover will reveal iceberg damage. Again, prevent further demolition by decaying. Crash in when the pressure, boom, push in. The ship will implode. Save Titanic from for future generations. Keeping the ship where it is can save it for future generations. Okay? Because it's not decaying really fast. Okay? I think the wreck will stay until like 2030. It'll still be here by 2030, in 4 years or something. 4 years. So that shows me, that the wreck will be good. And also artifacts. Okay, I know the Titanic is real because I've seen artifacts from the ship. Barrel cover will reveal iceberg damage. We don't need to see that. How we'll do this? So they're just showing these AI images. Savage technology current status. Remove remote deep sea mining equipment and wreck recovery technology deployed across the world's oceans. Who supports this? Titanic Memorial Lighthouse. This is probably rubbish. There's only one person who's supporting this. I'm not supporting it. Travel's not supporting it. Titanic Honor and Glory. It's just this website, which I probably think is what these are. Titanic family descendants voice honor roll. Direct families descendants joined by Titanic experience, history and society. I just click that. I just made it to the top. One second, guys. I'm just gonna do something. No, I'm not gonna. Where's the Titanic? Support volunteer comment. If you want me to leave a comment, you know what the comment's gonna be? Leave the wreck alone, you people. Let's look at this recovery petition. This is the recovery petition. Petition. Guys, I'm going to get it up right now. It's windy. What's their YouTube? Da 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 da. What's this website here? Just having a look, guys. Yeah, this is just rubbish. Don't support. Don't go. Don't, you know. You know what I'll let you do, guys? If you want to, go down, press who. Go right down and then go here, put your name, put your email, and then put, don't raise the Titanic, it's a grave, it's a tomb. You are destroying the ship. Even more hot, they're explaining how they'll do it. Look at all this. It's liters long. Jeepers. So that's all for today. I'm just gonna say, don't support people that try and raise the Titanic, because if you support them, you know what will happen? It will probably explode, and then there'll be no more Titanic. You know, we won't have a wreck anymore. So you might have the stern, but you won't have the bow. I'm fine with them taking artifacts from the else, in the wreck site. So that's the round ship, and I'm fine with them taking the Marconi wireless system, maybe the propellers, but no, you are not. It says here, I'm just going one more thing before I leave. Marconi wireless does that send CQD just signal anchors and bow forward of fireman's staircase. So you're going to cut the ship in half, because the fireman's staircase, I'll show you if I'm correct, because I'm not technical. I'm not into what is inside the Titanic. Titanic wreck. I thought so they would have to cut the ship right there. Oh, okay. And this is the wreck in latest. So that image there, image from ages and ages and ages ago. So I don't know how you're gonna do it. I'm gonna close this down. So if you want to do it, I ain't got any other say. Just, I don't support this, okay? And I hope you don't support us either. Because if you really are into Titanic, you wouldn't want the ship to raise. Because also, where would they put the ship? Because the ship can't sit on its own on the water, because it'll just go whoop, it'll just sink right down. Anyway, I need to end this video. Anyway, guys, bye.